All right, let's talk about Tesla a little bit. So, in the video yesterday, I said that there's a chance, or there's a good chance we're going to appear at 240 here soon. And I still think that's possible, but I'm still like having kind of, if I look at this chart more in depth, it just doesn't look to me like the move that I'm looking for it to go up here. So I don't know if there's going to be some news that's going to make it go like this back here when we had the news about China. If it's going to do like a straight line from here at the very top, that's a possibility. Because again, this part right here doesn't really make that much sense. I actually labeled it a little bit differently here. This is potentially a possibility right here. This would be WXY. So that would basically be ABC, ABC, and ABC like that. The 1.61 fib of WX is 200. So that's one possibility for it to be bearish short term. So if that were to happen, then I'd be looking for this to come back down afterwards. This whole thing would be like that. That's one possibility. I'm not saying the move to 240 is not going to happen, but you got to be aware here. One thing I don't like about this is if you draw a parallel line from here to the bottom, we are nowhere near the outside of this line. So it looks more correct. It looks more like an ABC move to me. So that's why I'm watching. I'm going to watch like 200 to 202. And I think either way, I'm probably going to sell a lot of stuff right around in here and have less bullish positions. Just because it is going to complete 5 waves right here too. So we have 1, 2, 3, like that. This is a 5-wave move right here. You can see it pretty clearly. Breaks the parallel line. Hits the 1.61 fib. We're retracing right now. So I do think there's one more move up regardless of if it's going to pull back afterwards. Or that will end up, or this ends up going to 207. For the bullish move, it would have to go to 207 to hit the 1.61 fib, pull back, and then higher. So basically what I'm saying is in this area is probably going to be a sell. Because even if it is going to go to 240, once it hits this area, it's going to pull back and you have a chance to reload whatever you want to do. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I don't know for sure if this is going to 240 right now. Just based on this, it actually looks like it's probably more of an ABC move. But I haven't seen any puts in the options chain, so I'm assuming that everyone's still in their options. If we zoom in here, this looks like potentially a 4th wave ending right here and maybe a 1st wave. But we didn't make a new high yet, so I do think there's more to come soon. Is it possible that it retraces even more? It could, because it's actually kind of likely, I think. We haven't even hit the midpoint yet. We're like, it's possible this goes like this. Down to here like that. And then like that. So I would say it's more than likely we're going to retrace a little bit farther down here. SPY is looking like it's going to come down here now. At this point, this is very bearish in my opinion. And SPY potentially made a 1st wave. Bounce down here to 541. So I think that Tesla looks bearish short term, but I'm not bearish for very long. Maybe down here to like 191, 192. Invalidation for the 5-wave move is at 188. So I do think you're going to see this, but after that, I don't know. And when you don't know, I'm probably going to sell everything because I don't want to get caught holding up here and then not selling, and then it sells off back to 180. So the thing is, though, if SPY is going to go higher after this move, it's still possible that SPY does this too, though. It's possible that we get bad data tomorrow, and then this ends up being the A-wave. We bounce and come down here to 535. So 535 would not be that big of a retrace for a fourth wave, and then we rise into the election. And it just takes longer. So that's possible too. My timing could be off. I was saying down here and then up into like July or August, and then sell off into the election. But this is possible too, where it comes down here into like mid-July and then rises. But the thing is, seasonality makes the most sense with the scenario that I said in the previous video. It's coming down here soon and then rising into the end of July and then selling off into the election. So the timing is a little bit off. Don't know which one's going to play out. But on Tesla, I do think we'll see one more move higher. And yeah, this is not a market update yet because, and we're selling off here actually right now pretty hard. So I'll do a market update a little bit later and go over everything. But for now, I just wanted to make a Tesla video with a little bit of SPY, and I'll talk about it more later.